It's October 1st, 1983, as it says in the corner there. Beautiful fall day. This is the lane to my parents' farm and where I grew up. You'll notice we're looking now at the main residence, the house. Notice a large front yard, the fireplace and the trees. Granary storage and machine sheds and buildings in the back, and the large barn on the right. The barn was originally used as a dairy barn with the cows on the first floor and hay stored on the upper levels. Put many thousands of bales of hay and straw in that barn. Square bales, stacked them to the ceiling on both sides, and it's a big barn on the inside. Milking parlor was added on when I was still here when we went to grade A. Very pretty front yard, very large, mowed it many times. A lot of good memories come from that in the fireplace. Garden is on the left. It's toward the end of the season. We're still getting produce off of it. This is the stone fireplace in our front yard. My earliest memory of this is going down to the creek with my father and a wagon and an old tractor and carrying these stones that was used to make that home with. It's got to be 30 years old. I don't think I could have been in school even then. A lot of family picnics have been cooked on it, a lot of different kind of foods. Remember Chet coming up here with turtle and preparing turtle for a large group of men. That was delicious. The swing, I remember when that was installed. It's got ball bearings in the cross member on top to make it easy to swing. And there's the house. As you can see, a large farm-type family house. And the rest of the buildings. The barn, it's a very large, typical, I guess, style barn. It's in very good condition. When it was built, I don't know, long before my time. It's used, or wooden pegs are used to hold the main frame members together. You can see the stone foundation on it. A barn hill, which I've ridden down many times on a sled in the wintertime. Machinery is parked upstairs. In the central area, hay and straw on both sides. That's the milking parlor that was added during the 1950s, late 50s, when we went to grade A dairy barn. As barns go, it's a big one. This is what's known as the old pump house. It's where the well is located inside there. It's no longer used. The original well was approximately 200 foot deep. There's an old line shaft where tools were located at one time power tools, and it was driven all off of a line shaft. Dad uses it as a shop now. Machine storage area was added on to the south end of it, and that's the way we're looking. This building in the center is probably one of the older ones on the farm, although I don't think it is the oldest. Granary's in the background. This one is a granary also, used for oats or corn. Probably mainly oats now. These are some of the granaries. That one was just topped off with beans last night. That's why the elevator is still sitting there. Those are the night pictures. A more modern automated type grain system with a blower and auger discharge on it, and an older grain storage bin. This, I believe, is the oldest building on the farm. It was the one that the people lived in when they were building the house, I believe. It has been covered with tin and is relatively good condition. The mice love it, though. Now we're at the south side of the farmstead. This is the chicken house. We see other equipment stored. A machine shed. All equipment was kept. Another machine shed. All equipment was kept inside. We were very careful about protecting the equipment and keeping it well maintained. Even today, much of the equipment is old, but it has been very well maintained and is in good running condition. Standing here looking at it, we're in what used to be the chicken yard, and in front of me here is Inky, the old faithful black Labrador's grave. He was approximately 20 years old, probably in excess of 20, when he passed away recently. A very fine farm dog.